think we're ready to go. Got a couple of my favorite spoons. Let's see. Pedals, paddles, TFD, and seat, net, rods and reels, my gear, battery, lights, radio. Everything's charged up. All right. All we need is daybreak. Stay tuned.
Should drop into the upper 50s to middle 60s. The chances of showers and storms continue Sunday into Monday night. Another round of heavy rain is possible.
Hey, good morning guys. It's August 3rd, 2024. We're out on Lake Michigan, just north of Two Rivers, in 110 feet of water. The water temperature is a balmy 73 degrees. So the fish are definitely down deep. I've got 2 spoons running on slide divers down as far as I can get them. Hopefully they're in the at least 50 feet down, maybe 70. And haven't had any hits so far, but we'll give it another hour or so as the sun comes up. I do have something exciting to share. If you don't know it, if you're new to kayak fishing and salmon fishing, being August 3rd, it'll be just about 3 weeks before the salmon start to stage, which means the 4-year-olds, the biggest of the big salmon that are out here, are going to be lining the rivers surrounding Lake Michigan, and they're coming up to spawn this fall. So what that means is 10, 20, 30 feet of water, a lot of fish congregating. The chances of getting a big king salmon out of your little kayak is not very difficult. For eating, the salmon that you catch out here are going to be a little better, for sure. The quality of the meat and everything is going to be pink, and the flesh, the skin is going to be a bright silver. As they start to stage, their skin turns much darker, and as they make their way up the river, especially if the river is in the 70-degree water temperature range, which it typically is this time of year, you know, the quality of the fish does go downhill. So, but it's a lot of fun catching these big fish. Again, you know, 20-pounder, 30-pound salmon, 40 inches long, not uncommon. So if you were thinking of giving this a try, go for it. They will take just about anything you throw at them. They're not hungry, but they will bite out of aggression. So generally I'm thinking silver or chartreuse or bright orange or bright gold, anything that's flashy. Spoons, your bigger spoons of course, plugs, the kind of plugs you would use for bass and walleye. But do keep in mind, if you get something like well, I won't name any lures, but if you have any lures that have thinner treble hooks or any hooks whatsoever that are thin, you might want to switch those out, because 20-pound fish will straighten out your typical skinny type hooks that you might have for walleye fishing. So there's a few tips for you, a little heads up. You get to the 3rd week of August through the 3rd week of September, and you're gonna see salmon around Lake Michigan. All right, let's see if we tag into a salmon. So when the fish are not biting, here's a couple tips for you. You can have something to eat. Fish seem to know when you're distracted, or, and this is a more expensive option, you could take your net and throw it in the water. If you don't have your net, the fish are going to bite right away. But that's a very extreme, expensive option. I don't highly recommend it. Plus it's littering, but statistics show that that definitely helps your fishing odds. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. So let's have some tuna and crackers. see if that guy does anything. Oh. Good old Pro King carrot top. I think that's what it's called. Oh, let's see here. Kind of cleaning up and realize I don't have my GoPro. I have number 2 of them with me, and figure must have popped out while I was trying to put lures away. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. All right, let's get back to fishing. There we go. Looky there, that's a nice fish. And a big fat. Pretty sure this one's a coho. What a nice fish. I wonder if that's a pink salmon. Look at that mouth. Interesting. Well, it's definitely a salmon. As things would happen, I had just thrown this GoPro in the water about 15 minutes ago. My other GoPro was dying and had it all morning with the battery dying, so I figured turn it off for a second, and sure enough, well, we got a fish. We got a big one. All right. Haven't even got the other thing. That was funny. I was just finishing up getting the other salmon out of the net. Oh, that's not the J-plug. Here's the J-plug. Look at that spoon. That orange and green spoon. The carrot top. Ha ha! Come on. All right, now it's just us and the fish. Two other rods are out. Oh. That is a big old king. Oh my goodness. That is a monster. Well, like I said, I was just getting the one fish out of the net and my other line went off. How cool is that? All right, I've got a mess to clean up here. We'll get him in the boat and try and get him in the fishing basket. Thanks for watching. What a cool day. Goodness, that's a lot of fish. Yeah. Boom! Oh, jeez. This is a 30-pounder. Oh my goodness. Well, that was pretty funny. I just got done joking about eating some tuna and crackers or throwing your net in the water to increase your odds of catching fish, and I ended up dropping my GoPro by accident. Taking lures in and out of my tackle boxes, and I have a rag in here. It must have flipped off the side. Good thing is I noticed it in time. Turned around and followed my GPS tracks back, and there it was, bobbing in the water, probably 200 yards behind me. But hey, it's been a great end to this morning. Glad you had the chance to join us this morning. Wish you could be out here on the water. All right, so the lure of the day was this beautiful, I think it's Pro King Carrot Top, orange and green spoon. The smaller of the two sizes. Actually had that out there to see if I could catch a rainbow, which it's worked well in the past, but a big king salmon hit it. I don't know how big this guy is, but and here's the little guy. Not sure if this is a coho. It's not a, it's got spots throughout the whole tail. I'll have to look them up. There's also a pink salmon, so maybe that's what this is. Oh my goodness. What a fish. This is what I'm talking about. Getting out here in a kayak and catching a king salmon. Again, from Have Kayaking. Thanks for watching. Oh.